If you guys are on edge about getting Pragmata, I highly suggest you get this game, and this is just my opinion. Obviously, be smart with your money. But I think this game, actually I know this game is going to be runner-up for Game of the Year, easily. Capcom is doing a lot of cool stuff with this new IP. They're taking a bunch of risks by introducing new gameplay systems, telling a new story, and just taking a risk with the product that they're making overall. And I think it's paid off in my opinion. This game's already sold over 1 million copies, which is pretty good. I think a lot of people are not only hooked on the gameplay and the world and like the mystique of it, but they're also hooked on the characters like Hugh and Diana. And these two characters are very amazing. It kind of reminds me of Last of Us. It kind of reminds me of God of War. Like God of War had the father-son dynamic. Last of Us kind of had like Joel protecting Ellie, and that's kind of like a father-daughter type of thing. And same with this game, man. Hugh is an orphan, which is pretty cool because Diana also has nobody. She is a android human, you know? And it's pretty cool to see like that dynamic of like, he doesn't have a daughter or have kids, and it's cool to see him like kind of step into that father figure role for Diana. And there's cute little stuff that you can do in your main base to like give her like little skateboards and basketballs and stuff like that. And I know that people are like, oh, what makes this game of the year? I think it's just one of those things where the product is just, it just speaks for itself. Like, you know, it's kind of plays like Dead Space. It kind of plays like Resident Evil. And it also does something new, which is like the hacking that you guys saw me do. And I think that's just a cool gameplay element that you can like, you not only like free roam and shoot and all that, but you can also hack. And I think that's very cool for a game to have multiple different gameplay elements going on at the same time. And it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like every time I'm fighting something, if I can find anything to fight, it's pretty cool that I can like still freely hack and whatnot. And it's pretty easy. You're just hitting almost said XY. XO, triangle, and square, which is pretty cool. I'm playing on PlayStation 5, so this game looks beautiful. But overall, man, I think if you're looking for a very fun game and a very heartwarming game, I think this game does that, and there's nothing wrong with people that like stuff like this, that want to get into stuff like this. Because we all like our Resident Evils, we all like our open world Crimson Desert. They just tossed you into an awesome sandbox, you know what I mean? Like that, I love games like that, but I also like games where like it pulls at your heartstrings and the story pulls at your heartstrings. And this game's not perfect, I'm still going through it, but I find myself like being like, oh man, this potential game of the year, bro. Like it sold over 1 million copies. People are loving it. It's telling a very good story. It knows what it should be and it knows what it shouldn't be. And it's quirky, it's fun. You know, it's dark at some points. And there's a lot going on with the characters. They're not just like Hugh and Diana just aren't like, you know, simple characters. There's actually a lot of depth to both characters and what they go through together. And I think that's just something that makes this game very unique alongside the other games that we got this year. It's just the depth of characters in this game. Like, yeah, it focuses on those two. Of course, there's some other characters, but like I said, that Hugh being kind of like her father and him looking at Diana kind of like his daughter that he never got to have, like, I think that's just cool. Or wasn't expecting to like protect or have, you know, like he was just coming, not to spoil the story, but he was just coming here to do something, and then stuff turned out terrible, you know? And I just think that's cool that like he got slingshotted into protecting Diana, and she trusts him enough to protect, you know, have him protect her, and then her help him out so that he can get a signal sent back to Earth, basically is what the story is so far. I'm pretty sure a lot of crazy stuff's gonna change, but on top of that, speaking of like the story, dude, the story bosses in this game are crazy. Like, you fight some crazy bosses. Like, I'm talking about like bosses bigger than this tree right here. And we're doing no edits. I'm not making this video clean. This is just raw footage. I'm talking about video games, and this is how we're gonna do it. But the bosses on here, the enemies, the way that you fight enemies, the way that you go for weak points, it's very unique, and I think that's super awesome and super rewarding for you not only to learn how to hack, but know how to use their different debuffs through hacking to take down certain enemy types. I think that's pretty cool, and I think that's something that if you guys like this game is very dynamic with this gameplay, so if you like very dynamic gameplay, this game is going to give you a lot to work with. I think you're going to have literally the best time that you can possibly have on a video game this year. This game is really taking the risk of just introducing new gameplay systems. I think this is something that's going to stick around. You know, I hope I beat the game here soon and I can make a full review for you guys, but I hope that we get more of, you know, Hugh and Diana if there's going to be another game. I really do enjoy what they're doing here. I'm trying to figure out where to go here. I'm going to give you guys some live gameplay at the same time. I think I kind of got lost. Let me see what's over here real quick. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this game. You know, go out. Like, I got to make a video about this, but I made a YouTube short about it. Like, go out, have fun playing games that you find that's fun for you. You know, like you can't always listen to critics. Like go out there and if you enjoy a game, bro, go out and enjoy it. You know, there's nothing wrong with you playing what you like and having opinions about it. You know, everybody's gonna have opinions about Pragmata, Crimson Desert, Resident Evil. You know, there's a bunch of games coming out this year. When Wolverine comes out, people are gonna have opinions about that. Or when Phantom Blade comes out, or the new Sword Art Online game in July, or the new Lego Batman game. Like, people will have opinions for the new Assassin's Creed games, but just have fun with the games that you like. And this game, I think, is worth the price, in my opinion. And I would not deter you guys from picking this up. That's something cute right there. Yeah, it's a lighthearted game, man. I love it a lot. This is cool. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a good game, man, highly recommend Pragmata. I'm still going through it. So far, just from my experience, excuse me, I'm rating this a... I'm honestly rating this an 8.5 out of 10, and it's probably going to go up. It's more than likely going to go up. See, that's cute. She has fun talking to you. That's cute. Oh, she wants to wear that one day.
It's so fun talking to you, Hugh. Wait, just
See, man. There's stuff like that, bro. I don't know, man. Like, you can say whatever you want. Like, oh, this is just like a father-daughter simulator. I don't care, bro. This game's awesome. It's just moments like that where you just get away from the PvP games, the crazy single-player games, and you actually get to play something like this single-player game where it's just down to earth, man, and it's very fun. Like I said, I highly recommend that you guys try this game out. I am Larry Okami. I'm going to end this video off for you guys. I don't want to keep it too long. But if you're looking for new games, highly recommend Pragmata. If not, you know, you can wait for this game to go on sale. Capcom usually does sales. But I say get the physical copy, as always. We're physical boys. But with that said, if you guys can like, comment, share, subscribe, get my video out to the world, it helps me out a lot. And it helps me keep going. And I definitely appreciate any time that you guys put into my videos. It goes a long way. I want you to know that. So thank you. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care.